welcome back to Straightforward. I'm continuing my conversation with Dr. Alapan from the Renal Associates team. You all are doing such a wonderful service here in Southwest Georgia.
Thank you.
But there are some areas that our viewers, this community, people really need to be aware that there are some that are more high risk than others. Sure. And one thing I know that I don't do on a regular basis is when I get my physical, I do not ask my primary care physician, what is the status of my kidneys?
Usually we talk about kidney disease and people get worried and scared about. Mm-hmm. The main thing to do in the awareness of kidney disease is we should know that kidney disease is a very silent killer. Every time people talk about kidney disease, means everything where it comes and says, I'm going to the bathroom, I'm making a lot of water, doc. Why do you say my kidneys are shutting down? Mm-hmm. There are times when patients have come to my office. First time when I told them, you know what, your kidneys are completely shut down.
Really?
You'll have to go on dialysis. And the patient comes back and says, doc, why is this? I'm going to the bathroom 4 or 5 times a day and you're telling me my kidneys shut down, I need to go on dialysis. The reason is the kidney does not give any problems or symptoms.
Really?
Symptoms at all till the kidney function goes down to 15%.
Really?
Yes.
So it just kind of creeps.
15 to 20%, almost 80% of your kidney function is gone.
Really?
That is when actually you'll be exhibiting or showing some signs of kidney disease.
Wow.
Even then, you will see that the kidneys do not give that kind of a symptoms where you think it is kidney. If you have a chest pain, you clutch and then you run to the doctor. What do you think? A heart attack, I'm going to the heart doctor.
Right.
The kidney does the same thing every time it gets affected. It's a similar phenomena of blood vessel being blocked and the kidneys are shutting down, but it doesn't hurt. So you never even know that you're getting kidney problems. So by the time you go to your doctor, you might feel that you're fine, but not necessarily you're fine with your kidney.
Right.
And when you do your blood test, there is one thing called creatinine.
Okay.
That creatinine will start rising because it is supposed to actually come out of the body through the kidney. When the kidney shuts down, you will find that it doesn't come out and stays in the body. But the unfortunate thing about that particular test is that unless the kidney shuts down by 50%,
right,
your kidney will look like everything is normal in the blood.
It will show normal, but it's really not.
It's not really normal.
Until it goes below that 50%.
And it becomes very important even in the older age. People who are much older,
right,
for them where the creatinine is coming from the muscle, and when the muscle actually gets smaller, what we call atrophied when we get older, the numbers are not going to be high. So you think everything is fine, but it is not fine.
Really?
So the one test which always we do as kidney doctors or nephrologists, we do a 24-hour urine collection. That gives
we do a what?
24-hour urine collection.
Oh, the 24-hour urine collection. Okay.
That is the right one which will tell us what your kidney functions are.
Really?
So that means...
So who should be getting that? Should all of us get one of those?
Okay. Everybody does not need to get.
Okay.
You have to make sure that when you go to your regular primary doctor, that you have to tell them, doc, I've got all these problems. Do you think my kidneys are affected? And if so, what do you think I should do? You should always encourage doctors to have an idea of what the kidney looks like.
Okay.
Then the kidney doctor will say, hey, you know what, we are looking at it, it's not changed. But there is this factor. Creatinine may be normal, but still 50% of the kidney could have been still gone. So in that light of it, somebody who is diabetic, who has blood pressure or hypertension, then those people are very extremely obese. Then people who take pain medication, especially ibuprofen, Aleve,
and people do that too much. It's the Alka-Seltzer, it's the Aleve, it's the Tylenol, and all of that, and they just take it for everything.
The group of medicine called NSAID, N-S-A-I-D. Those are the ones called ibuprofen, the Motrin, the Aleve. All those medicines, if you take for a long time, will affect your kidney.
Really?
Those patients, and then patients with high cholesterol. And please, for heaven's sake, they're smoking. Smoking is bad because it accelerates making the kidney shut down by the cholesterol problems what you get from the smoking.
Really?
And it does have the effect
on
the
see, you will hear all about the cancer and with your lungs and the COPD, but you will not hear that it has an impact on your kidneys.
It impacts the blood vessel. When it impacts the blood vessel, it's the same thing which happens to the kidney. One little thing you should always ask when you go to your doctor, when you're diabetic, the doctor looks into the eyes. When you look into the eyes, the blood supply going to the eyes is exactly the same blood supply which goes to the kidney.
Really?
So you can look into your eyes and see if there are any changes for the diabetes. And if it is there, there's a good chance, a high percentage, at least 85 to 90%, you should be having a kidney problem.
Well, I am so happy that you all are here in Columbus. You are providing excellent care, and the education is just phenomenal. But what we will do with this, we will make sure that we send this out to everyone on our constant contact. We will also, besides when this show airs, then we will also put it on YouTube, because this is all very useful information. And I just don't really think that there's enough education in our community. But can you share with our audience where you're located and how they can reach you?
Our practice is called Renal Associates.
Okay.
And we are pretty much diverse. We feel that our patients, we go to where the patients are.
Okay.
Because our patients are very sick and they're pretty old. So our main practice is in Columbus.
Okay.
And we have two offices, one in Bradley Park Drive,
Okay.
which is in North Columbus, and then the other one is in Winton Road, which is in the South Columbus. So this actually offers. We also cover suburb areas around Columbus. We have, on Fridays, we go to Buena Vista.
Okay.
And one of us will be seeing patients there. We also go to Warm Spring, Roosevelt, which we cover the hospitals and the neighboring medical center in Roosevelt, Warm Spring. And also we have a dialysis center there, which we take care of patients. We also see patients in Opelika.
Over in Alabama.
Alabama. And we have patients in LaGrange, so we got office there too. And then we have Phoenix City. Next door, we have an office which we see patients.
Right across the
and
bridge.
Now, recently, for the last 9 months, we are actually extended our services to Eufaula.
Okay.
So we will go to Eufaula.
So you're Alabama and Georgia giving
Yeah,
excellent kidney care, and I can attest to that. And I thank you so much for what you did for my family, but I know that you all are truly a blessing to other families as well. And thank you so much for joining me
We are
today.
very happy to have taken care of your dad. He was a wonderful gentleman.
Yeah.
And we are very happy to be here. Thanks for the opportunity to participate in this program. I would say one thing, that we need to set up some sort of educational programs
Yes.
Down the line, specifically targeting diseases like hypertension
Yes.
or blood pressure, diabetes,
Okay.
and the other things which affects the kidney.
Okay.
It'll be good to educate public as to what are the warning signs, what are the do's and don'ts, and that kind of a thing is very important.
Right.
And if you're educated and get the things under control, we can prevent kidney disease.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. It has truly been my pleasure.